We're doing all right. We're surviving. Okay. Rage. Rage. Oh, the rage actually did a fair bit of damage. Hello, Terraria enthusiasts. My name is James, and welcome back to another day of the Calamity mod. That's right, classic intro. Honestly, at this point, I do not know the last time those words left my mouth. It might even be years. Has it been years? Hey, I saw a few of you recommend it or suggest it or desire it yesterday. So, you know, I took a break. I feel like you all deserve it. There we go. For some people, you're going to be like, what was that? Why do I no longer have eardrums? But for those few, the OGs, you're going to be like, wow, my childhood, it's back again. I don't feel so old. Mortality, what even is that? Hey, welcome back. Today, that was a weird intro, wasn't it? This is why I got rid of it. It's too long. You know, YouTube these days, it's snappiness. You gotta get people hooked in the first 30 seconds. Were you hooked? Do you feel entertained? I don't know. It's weird, right? Actually, did we try the desert one yesterday? Oh, okay. All right. It's pretty interesting. Whoa. Why is that? What is going on here? Let me try the scorpion out for size. Okay. I will be honest, not a big fan. So in the last episode, you lot left me some comments about some of the combinations I should check out or like biomes I should go to. And I feel like the top two that it came down to was the ice biome and also the jungle. Because apparently the jungle biome blade is like a big whip. So that is why we're starting today's episode by heading to the right. We're also going to be heading back to the left in a moment. And that's because you lot also recommended the ice biome. And the ice biome is always opposite to the jungle. Right, let's try this out. So we need a flat surface, which I learnt yesterday. Bam. Oh, wow. It's basically a snap thorn. Look at it. Look at the damage output. It's not bad. It's not bad. Right, let me also purchase a beach potion. Sir, I'll take one of these bad boys. So yeah, we're going to make a combination of the jungle and the ice, and then we're going to give Skeletron a little try. I'm not fully convinced we're able to beat Skeletron at this point, considering he's got 4 arms and can slap you about. But we might get lucky. If we're able to get out of the area, we might survive. But then again, I don't know, because like I say, he has 4 arms, which is quite a lot. So what we want to do is we want to get to a less crimson-y part of the ice biome, which I think is possible, but over here. Okay, that's still an ice... Well, that's still crimson. And I think this is definitely an ice biome. So what's it on right now? Okay, swap it over. Okay. Put it in the ground. Bam. Ooh, okay. So with this one, you get like a Giga Sword. That's pretty cool. It looks like you're slapping people about with a bit of concrete. And if I change it over... What? What's that about? Oh, what? Oh, I feel really good about that. See, I don't know how to do that. So are you meant to keep it on... Okay, right. Yeah, we fudged that. We fudged that a little bit. And I'm really gutted by it. So you're meant to have it on the opposite. So I'm on the ice one right now. If I put it in the ground, what happens? Okay, so it's still ice. Oh, I'm really gutted by that. I was really excited to use the snap thorn. Oh, no. Oh, it's actually a real shame. Actually, do you know what? I'm going back. I'm going back. I've got time. Right, so we're on the ice one. Let's plant it in the ground. Bam. So now we have the jungle one. Swap it over. What do we have? Ice one. Okay, interesting. That's not the way I thought it was going to work. But I understand now. It's just a kind of a bit finicky. And that's fine. That's all right. Right, so let's buff up. We're rocking the same setup as yesterday. The only thing I've added is a bounding potion, which I bought from the alchemist NPC. It is a Calamity one. It essentially just helps you with your jump height, which I thought would be pretty handy. So let me swap it over to jungle. Because here's the thing. I want to keep a bit of a distance with this fight. I don't actually want to be getting close. Because if I get sucked in... Yeah, I don't think that's a good idea at all. We got shiny boys. We got night owl. 1 second. Hey, Google, turn off the office lights. And now we have no lights in the room. Even better. I want to do this with a full rich setup. And by rich, I do mean, you know, rich in value. Not as in like, oh my god, look at my fancy electronic lights. I'm so rich. You know, let's not make the show about that. That's all I'm saying. Okay. Keep your distance. Keep your distance. So it's... Whoa, okay. Teleported, alright. So is this like a summoner setup? The damage output doesn't seem to be amazing. I'm not going to lie to you. Okay. Let's try the ice biome one. I do have a strong feeling that the ice biome one is probably the best one to go with. Okay. Ooh. Okay, let's get a bit of that rage or adrenaline. I think it's rage, isn't it? Okay. Keep it going. Keep it going. So you can see that the damage is kind of there. But it's not like there. You know what I mean? I think it's because I'm so scared to get close. I am. I'm mortified by it. No, don't spin head. Move away from the head. God, we're lucky there. Because to be honest, we were getting a bit too close to that. That was way too close. I feel like we still really honestly risk the chance of losing this fight from just pure neglect of being close to the head. But it seems like we're doing all right. We're surviving. Okay. Rage. Rage. Oh, the rage actually did a fair bit of damage. If we can actually keep this going, we're going to get adrenaline. Oh, yeah, okay. So it's giving me a preview of where the head's going to go. Always good to see. Now, I have a strong feeling that the arms are probably going to pop back out. So let's not get too ahead of ourselves when it's just a head. Whoa, okay. So it's teleporting a fair bit more now. I think the thing I'm most worried about, honestly, is the teleportation aspect of this. God, if you can hit it with the Giga Sword, it does do a lot of damage, doesn't it? Okay, if we can get Giga Sword and Rage. Oh, that would be fantastic. Okay, there's the Rage. Okay, Giga Sword, Rage. You just know Calamity's going to pop out a couple of arms. Ah, there we go. There's the arms. So we've got a couple more arms to beat. He looks like a weird Terraria Dr. Octopus, and I'm kind of actually all about it. Okay. Oh, we've had a fair few chances to build up adrenaline in this fight, which actually makes me feel really happy. Because that makes me feel like, oh, we actually have a strong chance of actually beating this fight. But I do need to start focusing on these arms again, though, because that's where I'm going wrong. Or these hands. Well, I mean, they're hands and arms, right? That's how anatomy works. Don't worry about school, everyone. Don't worry about college. Don't worry about university. I've got you covered here. Now you know the anatomy of a Skeletron. And I think that's all you really need to know. First question on the exam, hopefully. Feels really strange at the minute, right? So I've got this nephew. His name's Caden. And at the minute, he's about to begin his GCSEs in England, right? Which is what you do when you're 16 years old. They're the exams and qualifications that get you to college. College gets you to university. That's how it works in England. And it's so bizarre because I remember being that age. And it didn't feel that long ago, but it kind of is now. Like, I did my GCSEs 9 years ago. And I have videos of me Let's Playing Terraria talking about revising for my GCSEs. And I think that is like, that's the coolest part about having this job, is like weirdly documenting your life, but only through the means of Terraria. I don't know, it's a bit strange, right? But it is cool. Okay, so is this going to be the final round? You lot were right about the Ice Blade. This is the one to go with, right? The damage output on this is incredible. And there we go. Skeletron's been defeated. Amazing. So before the episode began, I did actually... hey, that's cool. You get some bones for it. And we get a Zelius Bone Glove. Okay. So before the episode began, I did actually go ahead and make a couple more rooms for the world. And that's because we can now buy the counter scarf from the Clothier. And back in the day, this was not the case. I looked into it because everyone was like, ah, yes, the counter scarf, Clothier, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, no, surely not. Because I remember it being from somewhere else. So apparently it was from the Eye of Cthulhu. So now that's way later. So they've spec'd that a little bit different now. It's interesting because this also gives you a bit of a charge, this jungle variant. Something to be careful of. Now, the thing with Calamity is, see, like, just then we got a Muramasa. And right now, we might not need the Muramasa, but you just know in Calamity, we're going to need the Muramasa. Because in Calamity, it's like, ah, yes, this random item that you that you think you don't need, well, 50 hours from now, you're going to be wishing that you had one. So I think we should really make a priority to try and loot every golden chest that we see. And just see what happens here. But already our inventory's getting pretty full. So, you know, who knows what's going to happen. I do feel like with this setup, though, we are extremely powerful. Like, I don't feel like there's anything that's actually going to beat us in this dungeon. So, that's nice. So, it seems like we're probably going to have a nice little farming session here. So, we've got a golden key. What's inside of this one? Let me put down a torch. It's an aqua scepter. Not bad. Right, so we got another chest. Let's see what's inside. Usually, I kind of like... I don't know. I cap out at the obsidian shield. Or the cobalt shield. So, what do we got? Blue moon. Okay. Not bad. I feel like we should... there's a little crafting station for bones. I feel like we should probably take that. Because knowing Calamity once again, it might be used for, you know, some type of special crafting in the future. But then again, would they do that? Because that's a little bit annoying. Why did we get an ancient iron helmet? Okay, nobody needs that. That's fine. Inventory's getting pretty full, but I'm just trying to bin all the extra stuff we probably don't need. So it looks like there's a new biome chest that they've added in. Not too sure if that was in Calamity when I last played it. I've got a feeling that it probably wasn't. But I wonder when you open it. Because it looks like something from the old, like, God, what was it called? Astral Slime? Something like that? Looks like it comes from that. What is that? Shinobi Blade. I will grab that. Oh, it's Rogue. Okay, interesting. Very interesting. We're actually finding so much good stuff that I do want to head back home. Because I feel like I'm just kind of running out of inventory space so much. I'm just leaving good stuff behind. Shadow Key. I feel like a Shadow Key is a really good find. So maybe we end it there for today's little, like, session of that. Okay, right. Let's head back home. Okay. We got so much gold from that. I love that. 1.2 platinum. That's right. We baller now. So let's deposit all the stuff that we already know everything about. So, for example, I already know what a sluggish handgun is. But I can't remember what a staff of necro blah blah is about, you know? And I want to see what that's about. So I think I've got a couple of these. Yeah, I've got two. Okay, let's try it out. Bam. Oh, that's kind of cute. It's a little skeleton. I've probably seen this at some point because we did do the Summoner's Run, but I don't exactly remember it. Okay, let's put those away. We got really good stuff. We did. What's the shiv like? Oh, it really is a shiv. Okay. Muramasa. It's a Muramasa. Yeah, we got good stuff there. But I'll deposit it all now, since we don't really need it. Now, excitingly, we have one more boss before we do the Wall of Flesh, because we've got the Slime God, which, if I remember right, is a very fun fight. And I feel like one that would actually pair very well with the Forest Biome Blade, because you want to keep distance from the Slime God. Now, Overloaded Sludge. I think we can actually make this. Sludge. What can we make? Sludge Splots. Because, yeah, I remember that you needed a Blighted Gel to make it. Let's have a little look. It might be something that's made at a Demon Altar. Yeah, it is. So, it's 40 Blighted Gel. So, we have that. Blighted Gel. And any evil block. So, let's see here. Do we have any Crimson? Yeah, we do. Okay, we got Crimson. Right. Let's head to the Demon Altar, which we have one down here. Now, we need a really big arena for this. And I think the largest one we have is there. Or we could use this and then try and use this over here. But this is probably the point of Calamity where we need to get making some of the bigger arenas that we're going to use later in the series. Like, for example, if you're playing Calamity, a really great thing to do is not build over a certain height, like all these houses are pretty short, and just have a big platform going from one side of the world to the other, because you'll save yourself so much time in the future. So here it is, Overloaded Sludge. Very exciting. I think today we'll give it a go, see what it's like. And then what we can do is we can always have a little look at it tomorrow and do it a little bit better. So let's get some regen, some iron skin, some swiftness, shine, night owl. Do we have the clothy ear yet? Is he moved in? I don't think he has. Oh, does he not even have a room? Yeah. Oh, okay. We need more houses because we're gonna need that. We're gonna need that counter scarf. The counter scarf is probably gonna be essential. I wonder, because the counter scarf is really good in comparison to the Shield of Cthulhu. So we'll have a little look into that tomorrow because we'll need a few more houses. But while I was on break, I did also watch something else. Yesterday, I was reviewing Doctor Strange. Pretty good movie. I also watched Moon Knight, which I would actually recommend more than Doctor Strange. Moon Knight was really good. I really enjoyed Moon Knight. I thought it was genuinely fantastic. I just thought it was great. At first, the English accent threw me off as somebody who's often accused of being American, even though I am English. I did think his English accent was a little bit odd, but it sits with you and it gets better. Yeah, so I remember this fight fairly well. We need so much more range. You want to be able to do this fight and actually just, like, stay well away. Yeah, so tomorrow we're going to do this properly then. But I wonder as well, because Calamity has that habit, doesn't it, where you need to be really close to certain bosses, and it seems to, like, change all the time. And I wonder if this might be one of those bosses now, where you need to stay fairly close. But let me try the Snap Thorn. I think the thing with the Snap Thorn is the little summons that you get, like the little extra Captain America looking shields. I think you get way more of those, and that's the idea behind it. Okay, interesting. Right, so I think I'm going to wrap it up there. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for returning to the series for a second day. I appreciate it. But that's it for today. See you in the next one. Peace.